Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Monsillon. I thought I'd come and wish you a good day. I'm an artist and spiritualist. I come to discuss spiritual philosophy. Yet we're moving into a time that is going to be very, very challenging for all of humanity. We have an arsenal of tools and spiritual practices that for all those who have made some research, we have so many different tools to use. Whichever will resonate with you, use it each and every day, and let the inspiration come from your soul. Say, well, I have to use this. I have to connect to Archangel Gabriel, or I have to connect to the Christ, or I have to invoke the power of the sacred flame, or I have to do my mantras, I have to do my yoga, all those things. There are countless tools. Just do it every day. For there's going to be some really big news coming. First, there's a big energetic shift that is coming with this Lion Gates and the portal of Sirius that will opening quite wide, and it's going to be a lot of downloads of energy whenever as much as we're ready to take. It's going to be really powerful downloads. But there's going to be some very big news coming that will be in the media, and this will create a lot of chaos. I prefer to warn you, to just say, well, I haven't been warned. For a lot of people, I've been talking about that, but it's not going to. This truth needs to come up before. It's going to lead us to peace and freedom. But originally, the revelation of those truths will not bring peace and freedom into the world. It will bring a lot of chaos. So just you have everything you need to be at peace within, everything to be abundant, to be at peace, to ask to be to fulfill on all level, and to maintain this inner connection. For even if there is, if I announce those. It's not about catastrophes, about truths coming up, and this will do not shoot the messenger. And it was Sophocles, in one of his plays, that said, you cannot shoot the messenger. The messenger is just a messenger. It is the message that is important, not the messenger. And so we do not know really what will come up. It will be a cascading information, like a snowball effect. A revelation this huge revelation will come in that will create new revelation, and it may be about the clones, all those societies of clones in very powerful position in the planet. And so, because there was a bizarre information that can maybe a sign, is that Joe Biden, the president of the United States, has announced on mainstream media that he's not a human being, that he is a hologram. So that a lot of people, the journalists, are asking, what does he mean by that? So that may be a sign that the clone situation will be the one that. And for who knows, and we'll see. It's a lot of things is hidden. It has to be top secret in order not to create delays. When it's just going to come like a fifth in the night. Huh? It's like all of a sudden, like things are going to come. It took a long time, but they had to be ready. We have to surrender everything to God, and to know that we deserve to be well, to be at peace, and to be fulfilled on every level. For it is the final days of the 3D dramas that we are experiencing. So just know that, and just be ready. For there may be some disruptions in the banks, in the grocery stores, in all those things for a few days. Hopefully, I will do my best to continue to communicate during those times if the internet is still up. For the past is departure. We're getting ready we are ready. We know that we have to leave. We have to move forward. At the present, it is justice. There's going to be a great deal of enlightenment and justice and truth that will come up. And the future is going to be compassion. It's like stay in touch with love, to love, to serve, to align, and to stay compassionate in relationship to yourself and to others. Do not be brutal in every possible way. People are going to go through a lot of difficult time. They're going to have to, so just be gentle with them and with yourself. Do not allow yourself to be dragged into anything. What we're working on now is the accomplishment, is the fulfillment of a cycle. And what is coming up as a result is joy. Joy is wonderful. It is the feeling of laughter, of joy, of happiness, of being able to sense this new freedom, this new sense of self. For this, right now, there's Chiron, the planet Chiron, that's standing still in Aries. It's going to be moving retrograde. When Chiron is the wounded healer, it shows those wounds that are impossible to heal. We've been trying to heal them, and they're not healing. But we have to continue to have this intention. Eventually, it's gonna work. Eventually, we have to hold on to be. And there's Mars and Venus that are coming together in the sky. Our will and desires. For Chiron brings the understanding of immortality. It's an essential planet to the whole solar system. It's a vital planet to the solar system. We'll come to know one day. Mercury is stopped this retrograde phase in Gemini, where it's like we're all sinking, 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 and now we're moving into Cancer, which is feeling, feeling, feeling. And so with Messenger Mercury and the enlightened state, it is Hermes. It is the messenger of the sun. It is the messenger of God. And Jupiter is very strong in Pisces, and so it's big expansion in relationship to our beliefs. And Neptune, the cosmic love, and is also making a trine to the sun in Cancer. Is also so there's the two rulers of Pisces are in Pisces, and so it's very powerful for us Pisces, but for everybody. It is all leading us to a greater sense of truth, a greater sense of self, and for understanding the truth is greater than any illusion. The truth we're going to discover is far greater than any of our dreams and desires and illusions. Like Shakespeare in Hamlet say, Horatio, I tell you, there are more things in the universe than in all our dreams and philosophy combined. He knew that the universe is far richer than what we believe, and we're really moving on to a world of free worlds. It's going to be very, very exciting. In the future, in the next few years, or maybe not even decades, maybe in a matter of years, we're going to replace all the medias, the internet, the television by telepathy. We're going to be so much more comfortable using that as the immediate connection to all things, all beings. It's completely free. It's completely unobstructed by any external force. We're going to move into that. We're going to also transfer our sexual practices from a physical relationship to an energy fusion. It will be so much more satisfying, but for people have to be on a certain frequency level to be able to undertake that. But the fusion of energy is very, very powerful. And so you have to honor yourself and your individuality, your uniqueness. The universe would not be what it is if you weren't there. So know that. And so we're going to be growing. It's going to be a very powerful energy shift inside, and a lot of news will be coming. So just stay calm during this process. It will be very challenging for humanity. I've been talking about that for months and months, but the Spirit says there, they say the Earth can no longer wait. And some people, it's going to be this first contact as well. The highest wisdom is all that shines, to really see what's behind the surface, to see what's behind the surface, behind the mask. What we need to understand is peace, to continue to create peace within yourself, to be rest, to be at peace, to accept that all of it, surrender everything to God, just trust that the process is exactly as it needs to be to fulfill this. All of this, all the chaos that will be coming is actually will bring us to peace and freedom. It is the only way. What we need to do is into the sea, to make a quantum leap, to jump into the sea, to return to the source, to navigate the great cosmic ocean, the cosmic ocean of consciousness. And the outcome is not for you. All those things that no longer for you will be removed, will be eliminated. All kinds of habits, all kinds of beliefs, all kinds of patterns, all kinds of things that are no longer necessary. We have to look into magical side of life, not to be stuck in the old ways, to always envision a new way of doing things. We're going to be every day. We have to be ready for a rebirth. It is important. So go visit your heart. Go visit your sacred flame every day. Seek guidance from your team. And be ready for this rebirth. For we can also, the soul families are coming together as magnet. For there is only one soul, one universal soul, but there are beings that we are very close in energetics, like soulmates. For instance, soulmates. There is not just one soulmate that we're compatible with. There are hundreds of them that are physically present on the earth, but they're scattered around the world. Yet, if we have soul plans with one soul, to have a family, for instance, it's not to try to deviate from that plan, because this is where the plan will bring the most fulfillment. But yet there are many people we're compatible with. It's a matter of having similar dreams, similar visions, similar ascension paths, similar level of mental and emotional consciousness. We can have a very similar soul frequency with someone who's on a lower level or much higher level. It will not match. So there has to be a match on a mental, emotional, as well as dreams, desires, goals. And so it is once all the karma has been cleared, there's great satisfaction in coming together with soulmates. For before that, it's like soulmates will only reflect the karma that we have. So it's not really, first we want to take care of that karma to find this inner peace. And so I had this amazing dream last night. I keep dreaming about starships, and the starships I saw last night was like, I don't know if it was going but he was going to the horizon. He was in the sky about 300-400 meters up, and I saw the bottom of it, and he was going to the horizon on both sides, and it was amazingly beautiful. And I was with people outside in the middle of the night. I said, do you see that? Do you see that? And as I pointing to the ship, it's like following my finger, light was lighting. I was lighting it just by pointing at it, and it was so beautiful. And then I woke up, and Spirit says, amazing consciousness. It was amazing. It was just an amazing, a grandiose consciousness that was coming from this ship. For there are great ships for we imagine spaceship like little pods or something like that, but there are those great ships like the New Jerusalem, who's the commanding center for this right now is stationed on the orbit of the planet. It's of the Commander Ashtar, and the Lord Sananda, the Christ, is where they coordinate all activities of the Federation and the plans, and all the plans are actually decided from there. But this ship is like, it's about 2,000 miles in diameter. It's huge. It's as big as Texas. Huh? So it's like this huge city. Huh? It's like, and there are many levels, and it's paradisical inside too. If this would come down, I don't know or maybe there's some, there are 12 mother ships, and then there are lower ships, and then they have pods and all kinds of other vessels. For we're going to discover a world that is so far beyond our wildest dreams and imagination. It's always going to be so beautiful to be free at the end of that cycle. And so, but those dreams keeps coming up. It's like, for me, I've been in contact with all those planes for many decades, and I've been communicating and traveling through ships and for a long time. Although some people think I must be crazy just to say that, but it's a fact. And so I have this deep connection to many starships and families, and I've been invited to visit quite a few of them. But they're coming much closer now, and it's going to be great joy for those. Some people will be catatonic; they will be so afraid of that. But there is nothing to fear really from the light, from God, from the ascension, from the family of light. Thank you very much for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and thank you for the donations. I'm going to maybe do a few sessions this week, then I'm going to make a little break. But I will try to do my best to communicate, no matter what what happens. For I know that when the great news, the great storm comes into the media, all the light workers will need to communicate during those times. It's going to be important. And so I'm going to sing a song, just a song that reminds us of what's important to understand, to trust, not to worry, that everything's going to be okay. It's called Three Little Birds. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile at the rising sun. Three little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile at the rising sun. Three little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. For birds, are like those magnificent beings, and they come down, and they sing those magnificent songs, and then they fly away. It's like they're wonderful creatures. And for those who love birds, I've always been part of that bird tribe family. I'm very connected. My animal guide is a bird. I'm very connected to this family of spirit beings, those bird family. Although they're very hierarchical, there's a hierarchy within the bird tribe family, but So everything is part of you. The sun is part of you. The earth is part of you. The trees, the birds. Understand, it's all part of your creation. Turn within and go. Will be able to co-create with the Creator, the Father, Mother, and the One of the Creator. We're gonna become full Creator and be able to utilize the resources from within. And so it's gonna be quite marvelous. This inner shift is gonna be quite extraordinary, as well as the outer shift. That we're gonna have so much more enjoyment in the physical world. Yet be aware that there's going to be a great deal of chaos that's going to be confronting the unawakened world. The earth and the heavens can no longer wait to awaken the rest of sleeping humanity. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I wish you a wonderful day. I'm going to pull one more card, and it's the Lady of Raphael. Gentle, understanding, generous, and intellectual. Do what your heart dictates. The love of home and family. Information worthy of trust given by the intellect. So it's about allowing your heart to speak to your mind and to follow your heart always. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day. Namaste.